Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Alright, important week 4 matchup against Seattle. We have to win this. In a practice when I did, Clowney set the single game sack record in this game. Let's hope this doesn't happen again. How does Bobby Wagner have 28 tackles 3 games in the season? Alright.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix.
Wow,
at State
your
Farm
package,
Stadium
Chuck.
in Glendale, Arizona. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, Aaron
This will be
Jones did
fielded on the
horrible.
back line of the end zone.
Look at that.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their Pro Bowl quarterback in his 8th season now in the league, Russell Wilson.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay.
All right, there we
lost
go.
the game,
Good
but
tackle.
boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, and it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
That's that spot.
It's his running back, Procise. And
Easton
taking
with a
it
big hit
across
there.
midfield and
Down
inside
at
the
42-yard line.
45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So into Cardinal
Surprisingly, they
territory now.
ran
It's
the
1st
ball
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Knocked out by
Going on
Camden.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Wilson will throw again.
Intercepted by Jackson.
And it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return stops just a few yards shy of
Stiff arms
midfield.
Russell
They'll
Wilson.
stop the ball at the 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that.
Pressure comes. He's taken down
Clowney gets his first sack.
Defense. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Most likely there will be more to come.
Becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw. Under pressure again,
We
and down
double
he
teamed
goes
him.
again. Jadeveon Clowney in
Third
there
down,
to get him, and that
31.
is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Need
Someone
something from
fourth
deep in the
wheel,
bag of tricks here
anything.
after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
I shanked that, not even gonna
Coming to the
lie.
line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now it's Wilson. And Dixon over the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40.
Need to make a tackle.
Gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Here's the second-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny.
And Chris.
Now we're going to get a stoppage
has
here as we've got
his
an injured
elbow.
Cardinal on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On third
I got
down,
something.
Wilson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made
It's like
here at the
Oscar's going to be
Cardinals'
getting
28.
Nope, Oscar's going to get playing time. 'Cause
Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. Here's Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside
Should've
the
make a
10
tackle.
and mark him at the 5.
But they got to be game.
23 yards, the final tally. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got it first and goal at the 6. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. David Moore, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next
That
drive.
is 6
They'll be
total
looking to
yards.
match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The drive starts with a run by Allen. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
There we go.
Complete. 15 yards on the play. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
There we go, another first
And he
down.
slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Second and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind current.
couldn't get to the outside.
It is not
Dang
you.
it.
Keep throwing. That timing usually
I guess
develops.
we're fine again.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that
down at the
play
10.
if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
The drive starts with C.J. Procise. Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. Man open left side is Brown.
Even with another tackle
here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Third and short, it's Procise. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner coming off a 3rd straight All-Pro season. They'll drop the throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Let's go!
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
You can't be serious.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Rashad Penny breaks 2 tackles and does that.
Seattle. Rashad Penny. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
We get sacked
Sacks
so
a growing
much.
theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
10 logo. Blue draw portrait.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawks football 1st and 10. Tyler Lockett trotting onto the field, getting set for this next drive. Not only does he not have a catch, I don't think he's been targeted in this game, but they're winning.
And if you ask a receiver of his magnitude, he'll tell you that it's because everyone is focused on him anyway. Okay, you've taken it away. No catches, no targets, but we're still winning. I've opened things up for the rest of my team. I know how receivers think.
They've been using him as a decoy, and effectively so. Left side complete to Lockett. And he goes in for the Seattle
How
touchdown.
come that opens up for them?
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And his kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On play action, they'll throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deeper. It's caught at the 10.
Oh, he actually caught that.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I thought that we got tipped and
That's an
kicked.
excellent read right there. Salt cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a...
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. 2nd and long. Toward the end
come
zone,
on,
but
dude.
that's
You
gonna
gotta
wind up
catch
incomplete.
that.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've
I
held
don't
them
think
in
there's
check on the
anything like I
scoreboard.
like here.
That time, 12 yards on the pass play,
I'm
but
gonna
still
run this
shy of
level
where they needed
sail.
to go. 4th and goal.
I think
I
I
guess
can
they
handle
figure they got to
it
start
right here.
taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter. As he'll
Or just
he
run it
will
in.
score. Touchdown Cardinals.
That works.
It's their quarterback. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals cut into that
Perfect
lead.
guy.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side.
21-10.
We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to right the ship. They had a great 1st half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about...
Intercepted by Camden. Maybe we can house this.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
He's not going to house it. He's going to take it to the 15.
Down to the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. Allen again.
Let's go. 10-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown,
We're back in it.
Arizona. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the 1st half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now.
21-18.
2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said, it's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start out with a run from Procise. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Petty. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Now the pressure.
Chris gets another sack.
Down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Camden with the clutch tackle there.
Well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And Myers able to knock it through.
24-18.
And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive...
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Clowney
can
get in there so quickly.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
If this is like a...
They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play.
Do they still play that good at coverage?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there.
So you just have to press X now.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
And Isaac just stiff armed the kid.
Before they're able to knock him down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I swear Seattle has sacked us like 10 times since.
2013 credited with a sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now this one complete.
Hanoka will make the catch to the 42.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, for God's sake, can we not get pressure? Can we not get pressure from that side? Yep, that's 10 sacks.
They've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive
4th
line
down.
flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wide open receiver complete.
Isaac's the only reason we're still in this game.
4th down conversion plays.
8 catches, 164 yards.
Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Back to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone.
Into the end zone.
And that
What?
is incomplete.
That's in your
Took a
hands.
shot there on 1st down.
How
They
do you
couldn't reel it
drop
in.
that?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Same with the run. We've been throwing it all game. Maybe it'll catch him off guard. It will.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a decent game.
And after that type of a run,
Maybe
there's some
we'll hit
talking
him with
going
it
on
again.
down on the field, but it's not trash
Looks like we
talking.
could
The
hit him.
guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive
good
line,
catch.
great job, keep it up, and we'll
Yard.
break that one soon. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hey, box drop, lead dribble.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Makes the catch at the 22.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
That is our
So the
4th.
Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with
third
offensively
4th down
after
conversion.
having time to talk it over. And they'll bring him down.
Kyle gets to the 13 on that run.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. And now all of a sudden, the shoes come on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score.
And he can't get up.
And
he's taken down.
we have no time in the pocket
at this point in the game.
to do squats.
They've had a lot of chances.
I can't waste a timeout because then they
only
can
3 times. This
run
is
the
3rd and
clock
9.
out.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You guys can't even get off your slant
They looked
routes.
a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they?
4th.
But as you and I both know,
Fourth down
it's
on
not
this
how you
drive.
start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now on 4th down here, that pass.
He's going
away
across
and incomplete.
the
Shaquille
field.
Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
Finn lights him up there.
So on their record,
1 minute to play.
It's a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there.
I think Finn has like 10 tackles in this
They're the ones that
game.
are jubilant.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
And Dayton, look at the sack. 3rd down and 18.
Timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right
Tackle
at the
made by
15.
Camden and Easton with 45 seconds.
Forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
We're going to get back the ball.
With just under 50 seconds
and we need to get a big play now.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
See how Jonathan can do on this kick return.
The 14.
Gets it all the way to the 39.
Return that time, 26 yards. Ready to go with their next.
We need a touchdown, nothing less will do.
Offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense?
Busted coverage! It's happening again! It's coming again!
Touchdown, Cardinals! A big play there.
It happened again!
With time running out.
The second week in a row.
An extra point away from perhaps stealing one here in the final minute.
25-24. This game is not over yet.
Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position.
Busted coverage.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
And AJ will take it 61 yards.
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good
and
here
Nick
at the 30-yard
might have
line.
just made a touchdown saving tackle.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next
I'm sure
drive.
Russell Wilson
They
can't
only need
believe
a
what he
field
sees.
goal. Obviously, the clock a
He
huge
didn't
factor
expect to be in this
watching that.
situation.
What do you need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds.
They're going to win the
gain some
game.
yardage. Then when the clock hits
They're going to win the game.
are left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down,
Myers
you
can
don't
make
want
the
to take
kick
a shot
from here.
that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Back to throw.
Pick it. No, Easton, you had one job. The ball was right there. And Myers has the win. He probably could make this. He could very easily make this 65-yarder.
Leads to a 2nd and 10.
There's only 14 seconds. They might go to Hail Mary desperation if they don't complete this one.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. They'll get
6
this one down near the
seconds
20-yard line, just
left
shy of the 20.
in the game.
So now with 6 seconds remaining,
And
we
they're
get a
gonna-
timeout on the field. So
I
now
can't
this
do
will
anything
rest
to
on the
stop
right
this.
foot of Jason Myers.
We
He
need
made
him
his
to
only
just
attempt
straight miss it.
earlier. This for the win. And his kick is right there. It's
All right,
good.
2 seconds.
And it's celebration time on that sideline.
The GPU
as they
will
have taken the
probably
lead
just
in
kick
the
it
final seconds.
into the end zone, but
So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine
did I
that's
give us one last shot?
That and the way that this game's
1
gone,
second.
You think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And AJ made the catch, too.
Well, going into the
Oh,
final
for
play of
God's
this game,
sake.
they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end. They couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really
interesting game.
affair.
Even
Interesting
though they didn't
finish.
it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen?
So close to pulling off the
Even though we both
21-point
knew it was a long
comeback.
shot.
So
But
for the Seahawks, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.